The wheelchair division of the ASICS Falmouth Road Race, presented by Compassionate Care ALS, is celebrating its 50th running this year in 2025. The wheelchair division attracts elite athletes from around the world that compete in the 7-mile course. Paralympic, world, and national champions have all come to our seaside community to race each August. What started in 1975 with one local athlete has grown to encompass an international field.
The Falmouth Road Race is synonymous with the start of wheelchair racing. In 1975, Bob Hall became an official entrant in the Falmouth Road Race after he reached out and the race directors didn't hesitate to welcome him to the field. That year, he began the race up front and started a revolution. Bob was the sole entrant in that first race, but that soon changed with athletes coming in from New England, New York, California, and eventually from around the world. To date, there have been 18 different men's champions, including Marty Ball, Mustafa Badid, and the late, great Jim Canard. 2 men are 8-time winners, Bob Hall and Craig Blanchett.
Well, the race was very intense, and the fact that more people came to compete made it even more intense, and it was a real big curve of excitement over those years.
It was my first competitive national event that I had done that year, and it taught me a lot. I recognized that there was a high level of competition that I hadn't expected to be as high as it was, and that kind of challenged me to then do better because I knew that I could do better.
As technology changed and chairs weighed less and became more streamlined, times got faster. That initial chair was 47 pounds, where the racing machines of today are just under 10 pounds. Bob's inaugural time was 47:13, with the current record being more than 25 minutes faster at 21:23, set by Daniel Romanchuk in 2023. The women's division started in 1979, with Natalie Bacon being a pioneer and joining the race. To date, there have been 15 different women's winners, with Natalie Bacon winning 8, like Hall and Blanchett. There are 2 competitors who have each won 6 races, Jessica Galley and the phenomenal Candace Cable, who held the course record for an incredible 23 years. Her time of 28:20, set in 1991, wasn't broken until 2014 when Tatiana McFadden beat it by more than a minute with her time of 27:06. The current course record for women's division was set by Susanna Scaroni in 2023 when she set a blazing time of 24:38. As an organization, we are proud of our history of inclusion and being known as the race who welcomed wheelchair racers from the start in 1975. We are honored to have such a rich history filled with incredible racers, stiff competition with some extremely close finishes, and seeing all of the great relationships formed throughout the last 50 years.
I cannot believe we're at 50 years of wheelchair racing at Falmouth. That is a huge accomplishment. Being one of the oldest races in the country and bringing in racers year after year for 50 years, that's just truly amazing. I'm so glad to be part of some of those years and creating some awesome memories.
I absolutely love this course. My favorite part is racing alongside the ocean view. You don't get that very often in road racing. This race also holds a special place in my heart because it's where my grandparents met, and ever since then we have great family memories.
Today, the wheelchair division includes marathon champions and Paralympic athletes, including Tatiana McFadden, who has won 22 Paralympic medals, and Daniel Romanchuk, who was the youngest male to win the wheelchair division of the Boston Marathon and has 4 Paralympic medals. We also have several athletes who consistently return each year to compete in Falmouth, including Will Lear and Tony Noguera, who have both competed in over 25 races respectively, as well as Matt Davis, Mike Olson, and Gary Brendel, who all come to Falmouth each year. Falmouth has also been a race in which athletes who have raced in the beginning of their careers have gone on to do great things. We look forward to seeing what our younger athletes like Maddie Wilson and Delmas Mayo will do in the sport in the future.
One of the first things that I really noticed about that race and kind of sticks out in my mind was just the beautiful setting that it's in. Being out on the Cape, and it's just an amazing place to have a race. Unfortunately, you can't spend too much time sightseeing while you're racing, but it's just an amazing place to have a race.
Over the years, I've seen the race evolve in many amazing ways. It's been a pioneer and always treats the adaptive athletes as elite. And Falmouth has grown, but it's kept its soul, and that's rare and that's beautiful.
The 50th running of the ASICS Falmouth Road Race Wheelchair Division, presented by Compassionate Care ALS, continues the legacy that started with one local athlete and has now evolved to be one of the premier races on the athletes' summer schedules. We look forward to many more years of the Wheelchair Division.